Good evening. Welcome to Happy Monday. It's always good to get your week off to a good start. I like to refer to Monday as a double day. You get double the work done on Mondays to get your week off to a great start. Well, I hope you're having a great week already. So I'm looking forward to sharing with you tonight. This is actually episode 64. You can always go back to scottysanders.com and catch prior Facebook Lives or these different talks that I do. So again, the theme behind these talks are about leading well. And this really fits with my title tonight where I'm talking about 4 disciplines of durability. And in order to lead yourself well, you've got to be pretty durable because leadership is tough at times. You know, life is tough. It just is. I mean, today I had to deal with some tough stuff, some family things that are just tough to deal with. Life is tough. And you know, when you work at your business or you work at your job, there are challenges that come up. There are things that happen that you weren't expecting, surprises that come along the way. And what I found many times when tough things come, we tend to give up or quit, or we may fail and we don't move past that failure. But life really is full of failure and loss. But what I found a lot of times, right past that failure or loss can come the greatest success. And many of us quit before we get to that success because we're tired of failing or we got beat up from that loss. And so let me just encourage you. If you want to lead yourself well, don't give up. Hang in there. Even when it gets tough, you want to hang in there because success can be right around the corner. So again, I'm going to talk to you about these disciplines of durability. I'm going to share with you 4. There's probably some more you can come up with, but 4 that I think can be helpful to you. And they're things that have helped me through the years to push through when life gets tough. So here's the first one, and it's this. Endure no matter what comes at you. Endure no matter what comes at you. It doesn't matter what it is. You're going to endure. You're not quitting. You're not going to give up. You're not going to throw your hands up. You're not going to pout about it. You know, and I would say no matter the criticism of the critic. And sometimes that can be the hardest when people are critical of you. Or you think about these critics, you know, these cynics. You know what I'm talking about. People that they don't do anything themselves, but they like to criticize others. They're the critics. They're just naturally critical people. And I can think of some people right now that come to my mind. And sometimes it's tough because a lot of times the people that are critics, they've got this much information and they've thought about it for a moment, and you've got this much information and you've been weighing it for months, if not years. But you endure, you push on through that. No matter the criticism of the cynic, you endure no matter what comes at you. So that's the first one. First discipline. And it really is a discipline. You know, discipline is like a habit. You just, you know, when it gets to be easy to quit, it becomes a habit of being a quitter. But you can start a habit of enduring if you want to, and all of these can become habits for you. Okay, so that's the first one. Second one is stand firm. Don't waver. Stand firm. Stand firm when you are attacked by that critic. Stand firm when you're tempted to cheat. Now listen, I think we can all say there's been a time when we want to tempted to cut corners or fudge on something. And I'm going to just say to you, stand firm when you're tempted to cheat, because once you compromise your integrity there, it sets you back a long way. So stand firm. Stand firm when a crisis comes and everybody else around you is losing their head. But you need to stand firm, because if you lose your head, you tend to make bad decisions, bad choices. You react rather than respond. So keep your head. Stand firm when crises come. That's the second one. Here's the third one. Stay true to what you believe. Don't compromise your values and your mission. Stay with that. Don't compromise to make another buck. You know, one of the things, again, if I'm being transparent, when I first started my consulting firm 11 plus years ago, you know, I kind of operate it with that. If they fog a mirror, I'm willing to work with them because, hey, you're starting out from scratch. You take almost any client you can get. And I did some of that, and it was a good experience. But their clients I took on probably early, I wouldn't take on now. So in some ways, when I consider taking on a client, I vet them almost as much as they vet me, because for some people, I'm just not willing to work with. If they don't have the similar values, and if I don't think they're an honest person, or I don't think it's a good fit, so I don't compromise. I'm not willing to compromise my values or my mission. And so, and again, I want to work with people that best helps me to accomplish my purpose in life, which is to encourage and to empower others to live, lead, and finish well. So if people aren't really interested in living a better life or leading better or finishing well, see, that would be a compromise to my vision. So I tend to screen them out and say, here's some free resources. Here's someone else that may could help you, but I'm probably not the best fit for you. And let me just tell you this, I still have plenty to do, even by doing that, because when I say no to those, it frees me up to say yes to the ones that fit me best. All right, so that's the third one. Here's the fourth one. Remain teachable. Remain teachable. That's a discipline of durability. So if you remain teachable, it makes you more durable, okay? No matter your success, don't become arrogant or cocky, all right? So, it really is a discipline to stay teachable, and that helps you to be durable because you're learning and you're growing and you're even learning from tough experiences. That's one of the ways that you become more durable, that you look at a situation that maybe you failed or it didn't go well. What can you learn from that? You've heard me say, and it's not original by me, I've said it for years, many, many times, pain is a great teacher. It leads to durability when you go through some painful experiences. But if you don't learn from that painful experience, it's not going to help you. So, but no matter your success, when you have great success, you still need to remain humble, remain teachable no matter what. Don't become arrogant or cocky. And I can find myself sometimes, and I can almost catch myself when I get a big win under my belt. I can almost find myself of getting ahead of myself, like I pulled that off myself. And I need to remain teachable and remain humble, and don't make it about me. Maybe in God's favor or some other connection or blessing that I received. And just always stay teachable, stay humble. Don't ever be arrogant or cocky. And remember that pride will bring about a fall. If you quit learning, things will just simply pass you by. And yeah, you may have had some early success. And listen, I had some early success in my life, that I had a lot of failure that happened, but it's easy to have early success. But when if you maintain success for a long period of time, it really is the proof of time to see that over a long period of time versus getting one win here and then you have a lot of failures that follow that. So look at your history. It's not easy to get success early in life and sustain that without learning a lot of lessons early on. So those are 4 disciplines of durability. So let me just hit those one more time. So endure no matter what comes at you, especially the critics or the cynics. Stand firm. Don't give ground. Don't compromise. Third, stay true to what you believe. Don't compromise on your values or your mission. And then the fourth one, remain teachable no matter failure or success. Even in failure, rather than get angry or bitter, what can you learn from that? What are the takeaways? And when you have success, be thankful, be grateful, don't be cocky, don't be arrogant, and you can still learn even from your successes on how to even do it better down the road. Well, I hope this has helped you. I would really appreciate you hitting the share button that you can send this on to someone else. And I hope I'll see you back next week when we get back together and we talk about another some life lessons about leading yourself well. And listen, for me, it's all about helping you to lead yourself well. And I believe when you lead yourself well, it gives you opportunities to lead others. So take care till next time.